Candace Cameron Bure is in a film. I'm going to watch it. And I'd heard some pretty good things about Finding Normal, so I thought I'd give it a go. Wasn't really sure how I'd find it because when it started, it was kind of slow, and I didn't really take to Dr. Lisa Leland, Candace Cameron's character. But once it got going, I actually really enjoyed it. It was released in 2013, directed by Brian Herzlinger, written by Chuck Konzelman and Cary. Stars, of course, Candace Cameron as Dr. Lisa, Trevor St. John as Lucas, and Beatty Jr. as Doc Shelby. And I have to say, his performance was amazing. I love the character, I love his energy. Absolutely fantastic character, very well written, very inspiring, and very motivational. The film itself is not the most unique, and I was actually quite surprised by how the narrative was kick-started. Lisa is speeding literally to go off to the Hamptons for a holiday with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend will meet her there later. While she's on her way there, she gets caught speeding, and she's caught by one of the police officers, maybe the only police officer in this small town called Normal in Louisiana. And her sentence for speeding is to do community service. So she spends the time throughout the film in this small town called Normal, getting to know the people, doing some work as a doctor, because she is a doctor, of course, and reevaluating what is important to her. It is a rom-com. There is a spark between her and another character. Will they, won't they? There's a lot of animosity though as well. I won't say how that concludes. Doc is kind of like her mentor. He guides her, he helps to direct her to things that he wants her to be able to see or to be able to have her eyes opened up to, and I just love that character so much. Lisa, it took me a while to like Lisa. I have to say this, it didn't start well for me. I'd say the first 20 minutes just didn't really work until the first day ends. You know, it starts off, I think she's at work, and then she goes off to drive and then gets caught speeding. Once the next day arrives, things really begin to go in a more enjoyable direction. Obviously the acting's great, the scenery is beautiful, set in the country, really gorgeous, very uplifting narrative that may make you evaluate certain things in your life as well. It's beautiful. I really thoroughly enjoyed it once it got going. Took some time, but it was worth the wait. Candace Cameron's fantastic. If you haven't seen it and you like this kind of film, or you like the sound of this, definitely check it out. I think you'll definitely gain something from this one.